Your baby's close to you. There's someone out there.
What's up, Mob Crew? I'm Chris, and today's missing person case is Dawn. Also, today's person of interest is Olivia. Today's missing person case is Courtney.
Hello? Oh, nothing more creepier than a freaking shaft. Hello? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you can hear me okay, please put a 1 in the chat. Hopefully most of you caught the premiere that started at 4. If not, please go check it out after the live. And thank you guys so much for catching the premiere. I appreciate the support. You guys are amazing. Alright, so you guys can hear me okay? 20 people sitting over the premiere. Okay, good deal. Sweet. There should have been a redirect link. Hopefully most of you guys got sent back over here. So, what's up, everybody? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I am Chris with Monsters Under the Bed. I cover murder, mystery, to the paranormal. And in all my shows, I like to cover missing person cases as well. So before we get into some updates, let's show the missing. And then I've got a few updates to talk about. And then we'll get into the show. So first one, this is very interesting. So this is Jesse Lee Fredrickson, was last seen in Camas. That's here in Utah. Camas is almost kind of a little more towards east. It's southeast area. Last seen on June 11th, and later in the day in Box Elder County. Jesse is 52 years old, 5'6", and weighs approximately 180 pounds. He drives a white 2006 Ford F-150 with a Utah license plate V761LG. Jesse is familiar with the Uinta Mountains in the Weber Canyon area. Jesse has not had any contact with his family since he went missing. Please contact the Summit County Sheriff's Office with any information. So this is Jesse here. And this is, I believe, the truck here, it looks like. So, I know there's a lot more people from Utah watching my channel, so I really appreciate that. So, there's that. And this is Kaylee Jones from Carrollton, Georgia. She's 5'8", 135 pounds, brown hair, brown eyes. She may have taken a true blue backpack, a dark blue backpack with a horse on the front with the words Maisie or Kaylee on it. She may be wearing black tennis shoes or Converse. She's 16 years old. She is autistic. She was last seen by her parents at bedtime on Tuesday, June 14th at her home in the area of Whooping Creek Church Road in Carrollton, Georgia. When they woke the next day, she was nowhere to be found. Kaylee does not have possession of a phone or vehicle. She is autistic in need of medical care. So I featured her a couple of days ago, and I actually got a message from somebody, an email, saying that they actually live near this road. So how cool is that to actually be able to reach out to people that are close to that area? That's always kind of been the goal of this channel, is when I started this channel covering the Gabutito case, I wanted to feature missing person cases, and kind of give back as much as I can with this platform. And I see these channels like Mr. Ballin, who they put out a video and get like 1 million views. And could you imagine if they posted like a missing persons poster, like 1 million people would instantly see it. And so the goal is just to one day just be able to have feature a missing person, and then somebody finds them and says, hey, I saw on your channel, saw that missing person, and the next day I went out and just happened to find them. And that's like the goal. Even if that happened one time, that'd be the best payment. You couldn't pay me $1 million. I wouldn't trade that for the world. So that's the goal of this channel, is to give back as much as I can. So, and that's why we feature missing persons. So, all right. So getting into just a couple updates, and then we'll get right into it. So I just wanted to say I'm actually going to be changing my channel name. It'll still be the Monsters Under the Bed, but we're just going to shorten it to the Mob Crew. The main reason is just because, let's say you tell your friend about my channel and you say, oh, the Monsters Under the Bed. Because I tell people all the time, like new people, like, hey, what's your channel? And I tell them the Monsters Under the Bed. Well, it's hard for them to remember the exact line, like the monsters under your bed, my bed, whose bed? So I think with the Mob Crew, I'll still address it as the Monsters Under the Bed, but I'm going to just shorten the channel name. So it'll be the Mob Crew, but it's still the Monsters Under the Bed, still the same thing. Just it'll be easier for people to go out and say, hey, check out the Mob Crew. It's a lot easier than saying the Monsters Under the Bed. So with that, and then one more thing, if you're a new member and you didn't see your name at the thank you at the end of my video, I update that once a week. So please be patient. I always leave people's names well over a month. So even if you're just a member for a month, I still leave it out like a thank you on there for a long time. So, and one more thing I was gonna do. Oh yeah, and caps. So I noticed there's some people in here that kind of have trouble seeing and they need to use caps. I would just, if you do use caps, just try to limit it, because when you do use caps, it actually makes YouTube think that you're getting negative comments, because usually people put in caps like, hey, they think, you're getting negative reviews. So that's why we try to restrict the cap usage, but there's a couple of people that say that they need to use caps. So I just ask for you, if you do that, to limit how much you write. So, all right, let's crack on with it. Thank you so much, Darlene, for the $5 donation super sticker. You're awesome. And yeah, if you donate through PayPal or Venmo, I have my phone here, and I'll try to shout you out during the show if any donations come in. So, and all right, let's get into it. So I went through some of the footage that is a little more higher up, and so I zoomed in on it, because we're flying with a 4K drone, and so we're able to zoom in without losing much quality. And so I went over some areas that Nick was kind of flying high on the drone, and I zoomed in. And also, of course, that trailer that we all been kind of curious about, I slow that down, I zoom in so we can kind of see what's in there. So we're going to play that, and then off and on I'm going to play the interview. I know some people, like I said, if you count my premiere, some people are Team Candace or Team Terry, which is the PI. I say we should just all be Team Dylan. I'm going to play a little bit of the PI, and I edit out all the nonsense, because like I said, he's kind of a straight shooter and not much of a filter, and it rubs people the wrong way, unfortunately. but he's had some interesting what should we say, theories. He's talked to a lot of people, and I don't think he's making up this stuff. I've seen some of the work he's done previous, and it's pretty amazing what he can do from his couch. So, all right, so let's see, that pops up right there. Oh, and then one more thing, pet time. So I was thinking, like, how can we do pet time, like, and make it like work? Because most people love pet time. The only thing is having it in the middle of the show. Some people, they get thrown off by it, and it's really hard to kind of gauge when to do pet time. So what we're gonna do with pet time is I'm gonna start making outros with all the viewers' pets, and we'll just rotate the viewers' pets. So you can still send me pictures and everything. And not today, but coming up Monday, I will show people's pets and everything. And we'll just kind of rotate in an outro video. I think that would be pretty cool. Oops. Rochelle says, Chris, you were so amazing the way you described the PI situation. Very impressive. Thank you, Pronzo. Oh, that's an honor. That's such an honor to hear you say that. Yeah, I mean, because we got to take all the stuff that's coming in, even if it's not from a source that we like. You know, such as, you know, like I said, some people like Terry, some people absolutely hate him the way he kind of talks, but he's came across some very interesting information. And of course, I've been out there, I've talked to the locals, and some of the stuff that he said matches up with some stories that I've heard. And so at the end of the live, I'm going to go over my theory. I think there's 2 places he could be, and I will share one of those with you guys today, just because we've covered a lot of ground. There's still a lot more ground to cover, but I have 2 theories on where I think he is. So like I said, I've got the drone footage, and I've got it zoomed in. So usually we're like 4 times back, but it's zoomed in 4 times. And we're going to be approaching the trailer, which somebody gave me the name who owns that property. I'm not going to share it with you guys because obviously this guy could have absolutely nothing to do with, he could have bought that land and has nothing to do with those trailers, so I'm not going to put that name out there. I will do some research when I get some time, so. Just kind of reading your guys' chat real quick. Oh, thank you, Michelle. So, gifted 5 memberships. So, if I understood correctly, oh, looks like, okay, cool. I'm still trying to figure out how the gifted memberships work. Some people say you just click on the box up at top, and sometimes it just assigns them randomly. So I'm still trying to learn how that works. But thank you, Michelle. That's awesome. You're doing that. Because I am going to have an After Dark special tonight for members only, where I'm going to share, because like I said, there's 2 locations I think he's at. I'm going to share one with you guys today. The second one I'm going to share during the members show, because I'm going to share some information on the members that I can't really share on a regular live show. That's a good question, Raina. I would ask Copper Horse or Jennifer. This is something new. I just got it like 3 or 4 days ago, the gifted membership. That is completely new to the channel, so. And if you're watching this, because like I said, we are zoomed in now. If you see something, please let me know. And timestamp it. And let me know what you see and what you think it is. And to add to that, so the coolest thing I completely forgot to mention too is I was somebody reached out to me yesterday morning. They work with search and rescue, like big search and rescue teams. They're volunteers, and they have a company where they work alongside these search parties, and they take the drone footage, like let's say like from EquiSearch, and they review it through special software. And so they actually reached out to me and said, hey, we would love, could you share that drone footage with us? We'd be happy to look over it with our special software. And so that's awesome, because we've got hours of drone footage, and we still could have flown over something and have no idea. So it's so cool that we were offered that. So I'm really excited because we've covered a lot of ground. So here in a minute, we're going to come up on the trailers, and then I'm going to start playing the interview here in just a second here. Yeah, slightly stoned. I know, I'm so stoked. I mean, we've worked so hard to, and it's so nice to have like somebody reach out to us like that. I mean, that makes me so excited. So excited because, like I said, we've covered a lot of ground and not exactly sure if we've got something or not. So, yeah, great company to take a look and analyze. Yeah, I'm so excited. Stargirl, like Jim, yeah. Like I said, some people like him, some people absolutely hate him. But like I said, I think we should all just be Team Dylan. And, you know, sometimes we just don't like the sources. But that doesn't mean that that source doesn't have, you know, good connections. So here we're kind of looking at the wash that's just before these trailers. Thank you, Lisa. Like I said, we're going to be panning over to the trailer here in just a minute. I slowed it down a little bit, and I tried to color change it as well. And so, I think we can see a few items that are in the trailers. The reason why we were so interested in this trailer is because we ran into a search group the first time we went out there. They came across this trailer. They said it kind of creeped them out. And they said they seen air mattresses that were still had air in them, and you know, it could be completely innocent, or there could be nefarious activities been going on there. So we're not 100% sure. What's up, Pamela? And we got and shout out to Gizla, Grizzly True Crime. We couldn't have got out there the second time without her help and the help from the Grizzlies. So shout out to Gizla. Yeah, the trailer is creepy. So for those, one of the things they updated is, if you guys had seen that video from the Diesel Brothers, or Heavy D Sparks, and they're in the helicopter and they're following the tracks like this in the wash, and the mother's kind of narrating, and she's saying, oh, that could have been from Dylan's truck. So they actually figured out that that was not from Dylan's truck. That was actually from a volunteer that was searching for him. So, but yeah, this is all new kind of, basically it's all kind of like new footage, because like I said, this is zoomed in, you can actually see, because usually we're so far back out, you're really only getting just a small, you can't really see what's on the ground very well. And thank you, One Life, Two Life, I love that name, One Life, Two Life, welcome to Light the Way, thank you so much. Got so much stuff for the members coming. Like I said, I got a video tonight. Okay, let me... Once we get to the trailer, I'm going to pause it, and I'm going to start playing the interview with Jim Terry. He was on Crime Time. I'm pretty sure it's Crime Time. I put it in the link, or in the description. He was on, I believe, yesterday. Wasn't really any new information. But I want to play a little bit of his interview because, like I said, it's going to... Some things that I've heard from the locals and what I've seen, I feel like I can put a few pieces together as far as a theory anyway. Rocky K Night, can I go with you next time? We'll pay for gas and pizza. Yeah, we got to see what time we go next time. Yeah, we'd love to. I know I've been offered. Somebody emailed me, said they got plenty of firepower, and They'd cover our 6 when we're out there. It'd be nice to have extra people for sure. And the more the merrier, obviously. Unfortunately, I'm not the one driving because I lost my car driving out there. My car's toast. It's done. I needed to get a new car. Fried a couple things in it. Boston Actress, thank you so much for becoming a member and supporting the channel. You are amazing. We should be coming up on the trailers here any minute. And